Item number 3, Trey and Martin, but maybe Haley can pick this up if I lose it or get it wrong. Discuss, take action designating one email address and one physical address to accept and receive open records requests. And Michelle, you and Haley may need to add to this. As we know, a lot of us have been getting shotgunned to be a commissioner, then it'll be me, then it'll be attorneys, it'll be, I think Valerie, you received some, Haley's received some, so what we're talking about doing is getting Eddie to set up, if y'all so desire and approve it, we'll set up one email address, that'll be on our website, that'll be advertised anywhere that we do. All open records requests will go to that email. The way I understand it, Haley, you'd be the one that would open and read the emails and disseminate the information to whoever, and it will become the responsibility of that person at that time to worry about the 10-day process. So no matter who gets what, it'll come to you first, you'll send it where it needs to go, then that person would take care of it. Is that the way I understand it? Okay.
Question, so what if they emailed them directly? Do we just forward that on and then, or do we just go ahead and answer it?
No, don't answer it. Forward it back, forward it to where it's supposed to go first. So we've got a uniform process of how so we've got a record of everyone that everybody's receiving, so we know they're being accounted for or taken care of. So if you do receive one, and we probably will for a few months here until people get on board or actually what's going on. Now the sheriff's office is separate because of the way they have to handle things, so they will still handle their own open records requests, but any elected official, department head, election administration will go to this email address. But yeah, if you get one, send it to that email address, or make sure you direct the people you receive it from, please resend to that email address.
Okay.
Judge, I do have could we possibly reply to the email letting them know that the records request needs to be sent?
And send them that email address? What's going on, Martin and Trey? How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, Judge.
So that way, yeah, reply and give them whatever email that Eddie sets up for this, okay? Because we haven't talked to Eddie yet because we didn't have court approval yet to move forward with this. So I'll let Trey get done in case he's got any input.
Sorry.
We're just talking about the open records request. It'll go to Haley. Haley will disseminate the information like it needs to go. That person will be responsible for the 10-day clock. No matter who gets them, if they get it, refer them back to that email address.
Yeah, because the problem is we're just getting inundated with those things, and it's taking up a whole lot of everybody's time. So if we have one email address and one physical address, we advertise that on the website, then unless they're hand delivered, all the open records requests have to go through that website or be mailed to the address that we give, or we can ignore them. And that way we make sure we don't have them missing with the amount that we've been getting here lately.
Because we've been getting so many different people is getting them that nobody knows who actually is responding to
Yeah, to what on, yeah, it's just mass chaos. So if we could do that, you know, Haley graciously volunteered to be able to open those emails.
I don't know about graciously and volunteering, but I think you sort of, yeah.
But then we can make sure that hopefully we don't miss any that are coming in.
Okay.
Judge, I have a question. So if somebody, say, sends one to me, I'm gonna respond back with the statement that they need to submit it through the general records request that's gonna be set up.
Yeah.
And so basically they need to funnel it back through that one. And I would disregard the one that I received until
Yes.
they follow the designated process, basically.
Proper channel.
If you want to do that, technically they can just be ignored, but you know, I mean, we're a small county, so I think the nice thing to do, at least for a little while, would be, hey, check our website, here's where you need to submit the open records request.
And this will be on the website.
Yes, so until we get it actually advertised up on the website, then we'll have to answer whatever comes in until it's actually up on the website to notify the public.
We'll talk to Eddie later today if the court approves and move forward to that and get that process implemented very soon.
Okay.
So do I have a
Better
motion
than what we're
to,
doing right now.
do I have a motion to move forward with designating one email and one physical address to accept and receive open records request?
I'm gonna get a motion.
Have a motion by Wade. Do I have a second?
Second.
Have a second by Jeff. Any further questions or comments or issues? Yes, sir.
Second, in that motion, should you exclude us from that?
They do handle all those.
We
You
won't
think
keep
we ought to
handling our own.
take care of that, exclude them from the sheriff's office?
Yeah, if you want to, I mean, we could even do, if you want one specifically for the sheriff, you know, you could
We
do,
have it set up.
yeah,
We
so
can
you're
stay
good,
like
so
we
yeah.
are, yes.
Have we ever received one for the sheriff's office at the courthouse?
Very seldom.
I do.
And Michelle usually sends them right to us, so we're still in the 10-day period.
So Wade, would you like to modify that will exclude the sheriff's office?
Yes.
And I would suggest whoever's over this go to the class like Melanie does, so she's tip-top on whatever's required, because it's very tedious, and even this process needs to be confirmed through them.
All right, Jeff, you good with that?
Yes, sir.
Changing the motion?
Yes, sir.
All right, I have a motion, I have a second. Any further questions or comments or issues? Yes, ma'am.
I have a form that I use on some of mine that, like, if somebody requests voter records, it has a disclaimer on it that says it's only for personal use and they're not gonna sell it. Is that something that needs to be provided? Because I
Well,
know,
once
they
you-
can put it in writing in an email, but I like using that so they know that. this
Once
is-
she sends it to you, then you're responsible from that day forward. Whatever you do to take care of that open records request is gonna be up to you.
Okay, so.
She'll have record that she sent it to you and what day she sent it to you, and then that day it becomes your responsibility and you handle it.
Okay, so I can forward that one
Yes.
to them if that is something that needs to be done then.
Yeah, this is basically just so that we don't miss one, it's just gonna streamline it, so we make sure that one doesn't get sent to somebody that nobody knows about, so.
Well, and I'm sure you probably get multiple of the same ones too, so that would just go directly to one person instead of
There you go.
10.
Yeah. And do you mind, if we can get, that class that Melanie takes, I can get Haley in touch with her and figure out when that is, and if you've got time, check it out, probably like what, afternoon, or maybe a one-day thing?
Last one we went to was 3 days.
Oh, 3 days, okay.
All right, any further questions or comments? All in favor of said motion? That's 5 for, 0 against.